Hey guys.
You look horrible.
It's just a cold.
Hello?
Tony, what'd you say?
Dad?
Oh, you can hear me. Good. It's good to see everybody.
You can see us?
This is super creepy. Just call me back.
Oh, that is a clip from Confinement, the movie. It is a suspense thriller that is premiering tonight on TUBI. All the actors, the writers, the whole team behind this is from right here in the Bay Area. It certainly has my attention, and I am so happy to welcome the two of the actresses in it. And of course, the producer, co-writer, we have Nicole. And then again, Mary Rachel joining us, one of the actresses as well. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Oh man, that was just a small clip of it. And when I watched the full trailer, I told you ladies, I got goosebumps. Tell me about, let's start with you, because this is kind of your brainchild. And it's just, I think we're going to get a lot more of this content and a lot more of these storylines because of this new world that we're living in. You certainly seem to be one of the first, though, to get something already out.
Yeah, we're really excited about that. And we actually owe a lot of that to TUBI, because I went to them with this crazy idea, like, we have to get it out now. Normally a release wouldn't be out until the fall. And I said, can you bump us up to the summer? Because, you know, there's a COVID backdrop in it, and there's all these things about hacking online. And so they loved the crazy idea and went for it.
All right. And apparently there's almost such good feedback now. There's even a part 2 that's already in the works too. But Mary, let's talk about kind of, well, I guess explain, you mentioned the COVID-19 backdrop. You can kind of see where everybody's Zoom calling and kind of being a part of this. What is the storyline? How do you kind of best describe what the story is, other than that quick clip we just saw?
Mary, are you taking that?
No, that's you. I'm passing it, Nicole. Here, yeah. I'm passing it to you.
It's basically a family's chat room gets hacked by an online stalker, and then their 10-year-old son gets kidnapped.
Oh my goodness! You say that it's not just a suspense thriller, though. There is somewhat of another message and another theme that you want to get out there. What is that?
Absolutely. I mean, yes, it's suspenseful, and it's inspired by a lot of true events that are going on right now. But the message is really, are you going to choose revenge, or are you going to choose forgiveness? And those are your options, and you're going to eat yourself alive if you choose revenge, and what's going to happen to you if you pursue that. But if you can go the other way, it can completely change your life. And, there's really no end to the love that you could have if you are able to forgive people for the horrific things that they've done.
Good for you for getting that theme out of there in the middle. Again, I watched, just even seeing the clips of it, it gives me goosebumps. Talk about the acting in it, Mary. And this is interesting because you were acting, I would imagine, on a Zoom call as well. I mean, this is how our world is. Talk about that process.
Oh my gosh, it was so different. I'm actually sitting here on set. We were each in our own homes, all 4 of us, Nicole, Tony, Josue, and I. And then Curtis, our director, would zoom in every now and then. It was so different and such a challenge, but so much fun, because we usually feed off of each other. As actors, you just, I love being together, but this was the next best thing, especially given the circumstances. So when Nicole reached out and said, "Do you want to?" I'm like, yes. I'm in.
Yeah. Well, and you were saying most of this was improv. It wasn't like everything was completely scripted out and you just were memorizing lines.
That was so freeing. And I'm so glad that Nicole decided to do that, because when you're in that moment, you can travel in all kinds of different directions and you feed off of each other. Like Nicole and I at one time, Nicole, remember the time where you were trying to say your words and I was going at you and you're like, "Mary, shut up." Because it was so intense, because I was trying to get points across, she was trying to get points across, and it was so organic and real, and it was so much fun. So a lot to be said for improv. Boy, those improv classes really helped over the years.
I've always been a big fan of improv. I think it's just good in life in general. And then, now you're putting them in this. What were you going to say, Nicole?
I was just going to say that, I got the absolute best actors that I ever could have dreamed of, because not everybody can pull that off and pull off the improv and be able to, work with this outline that I gave them and these plot points and these certain lines and points that they had to hit. And they just gave so much that when we got to the edit, it was interesting because we wrote the script afterwards, the full script in the edit, from all the amazing things that they came up with organically.
So how is this going to work? Tonight it debuts, it premieres on Tubi, and then at 8:00, right? And then you're actually doing a Q&A, which is going to be even better once you've seen it, to then say, hey, how'd you think of this, right? That's airing right after?
Yes, we really wanted to bring everyone together for this project. And what I mean by that is everyone's at home and there's just so much craziness going on that I thought it'd be such a positive event to get everybody on at 8:00. And then at that time, everybody watches the movie from their homes all around the country, and then hop on at 9:00 on a Facebook Live. And really, people can ask questions of the cast and crew. I thought it'd be a really good way to unite.
Surprise, creepy appearances, is there?
You never know.
Maybe.
Seriously, like that's what I'm thinking in the back of my head. If someone's just going to join in on our show. All right, and then by the way, as we get ready to wrap up here, people can still watch it if they can't make it tonight at 8. It's going to be on for a limited time, right?
Yes, and that's what's awesome about Tubi is that it's the #1 free streaming source in the country. So the ads are paying for it, not the people. So all the people at home that can't afford it, maybe can't afford it to entertainment right now, can still all tune in and watch it for free.
All right. Keep us updated. We know this is going to be popular. Again, bravo to the two of you and your team on acting on this fast. I think there's going to be a lot more of this type of content, but you guys are doing it well and doing it now. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Carly.
Thank you, Carly, for having us.
Keep us posted. We, of course, will put all that info on our website, too.